Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. This is Vishal and let's start today's Nifty and Bank Nifty futures short-term view. Now before I share my today's view on the market, in my previous video I had shared a couple of stocks which was Axis Bank and HDFC Bank in the private banking pack. I'll just would like to show you that what has happened in the Axis Bank. Axis Bank, I think I had shared my positive view around 940, 945. And from this level, you can see it has rallied pretty decently for a shorter term trader on the upside. HDFC Bank has not been participating as yet, which is what I'm going to share the view on HDFC Bank with all of you when I start the view on Bank Nifty futures. And apart from that, I had shared view on SBI and Bank of Baroda in last couple of my videos, out of which SBI has performed well and now it is back at a resistance. So that is why you can see it is consolidating over here. And Baroda, if you check, it has initially performed nicely and again it is consolidating. So probably is it the time for private banking pack? I'll come to that point. But before that, let's have a look at the Nifty futures. Now, if you look Nifty futures in the daily time frame chart, I would say that the trend is still flat. The price is still trading between the dual moving averages. Yes, it has bounced back pretty nicely from these lows due to the support band and the trend line support from 17,828. You can see this beautiful trend line support over here. Now, if you check the same chart in the hourly time frame chart, you can see today some sort of momentum is visible. And the trend is up in the shorter term time frame chart. Now, to understand in depth, let's go to a very shorter term time frame, which is the 5-minute time frame chart. In the 5-minute time frame chart, I'm going to highlight something for all of you. You can see this low. Then you can see this particular low. Then you can see this particular low. If you connect all these lows, you will see one thing which is visible is higher lows. Apart from that, you will see this high and this high and this high. Every high which has been made is higher than the previous low. So the momentum was very, very low in the hourly time frame chart, but it was building up continuously over a period of time in extreme shorter term charts. And due to that, we have been able to see this beautiful candle, and you can see just a small trend line breakout in the RSI. It is not extremely attractive, but still we have something, and always having something instead of nothing is good. So yes, some sort of momentum is visible on the upside in Nifty futures. It is not extremely encouraging, but as I said, having something is better than having nothing at all. Now, how far this up move can continue? Question is that. According to me, this is the resistance point over here. And it is between 18,378 and 373. So you can say 18,380 in Nifty futures is a decent resistance in the short term. I think once we close above it with a pretty decent green candle above it and sustain probably in the next hour also, we will be able to see a rally of a shorter term rally of 120 to 130 points till this particular level of 18,520. Now, you would be asking that why I'm sharing only 100 points or 120 points or 130 points. Why? The reason for that is, my friends, that is how market is right now. Market ऐसा ही है फिलहाल. Because अगर आप sectors check करेंगे तो कितने sectors ऐसे हैं? How many sectors are there which are actually supporting Nifty future on the upside? कितने sectors, कितने stocks, और अगर कोई sector ऊपर भी जा रहा है, if any sector is going up, are all the stocks in that sector supporting Nifty on the upside? The answer is no. So we will have to take one step at a time. We cannot say that I am expecting 19,000 or I am expecting 18,800. Let's go step by step. We'll probably reach higher if market has to go there. All right. So let's go step by step. So first thing is, yes, we are in an uptrend in the shorter term now, which is a good news, but we'll have to take out this 18,380 first, and then we can rally probably till 18,500 or 18,520. Okay. Now, coming to Bank Nifty futures, Bank Nifty is looking much better than Nifty futures. Just have a look, just one glimpse at Nifty futures, and then suddenly one glimpse at Bank Nifty. You can clearly see the difference. The trend is up in the daily time frame chart, and let's have a look at the volatility. Has volatility come down or not? Because we had a cross check on volatility before few days. So you can see volatility is still high, but it has started to come down slowly and steadily. You can see this curve. If this continues, it will be good for the market. Same thing if you check in Nifty futures, it is more successful in Nifty futures because generally Bank Nifty is more volatile index than Nifty. So in Nifty already the volatility is crashing, but in Bank Nifty it is happening slowly and steadily. And that is the reason you will be able to see this up and down movement. If you check the 5-minute chart of Bank Nifty futures, it has really wild swings. Yes, even Bank Nifty future has this phenomena of higher highs and higher lows somewhere over here. That is fine. But if you see, the swings are pretty wild even in a 5-minute chart. All right. Now, there is one more thing which is visible in the Bank Nifty futures. Apart from this resistance you can see in front of you, I'll come to that point. But if you check the RSI, it is very different in comparison to what we saw in the Nifty futures. So what we can see over here, that uptrend is surely visible in the daily time frame chart and in the hourly time frame chart, but the momentum is very, very low. The momentum is very, very low. So in case if you are a person who is a trader in options or something, and if you're a buyer of options, be very, very careful, because a buyer in options needs a lot of momentum on the upside to make money. Without momentum, it's not that easy to make money in options. So be careful about that. And can clearly see RSI is telling you basically that the momentum is low, and so is the price. And one more reason is that we are at a decent short-term resistance at 43,683 to 43,585. So this entire resistance band is, giving a shorter term resistance to Bank Nifty futures. I think once we close above this with a decent green candle in the hourly time frame chart, if it closes above in the daily time frame chart, it will be even better. But if it closes above in the hourly time frame chart and the momentum continues, we will be able to proceed even further on the upside. Now, as I told all of you that Axis Bank has been able to rally pretty nicely. Now, what is happening in the HDFC banking pack? In HDFC banking pack, you can see that the trend is up in the daily time frame chart. You can see very, very clearly prices are trading above the moving average, but you can see a ceiling over here. It is the same ceiling which is not allowing the HDFC bank to go up. I would continue to hold my view that it needs to close above this particular band, and probably you can say this band is at 1650. So once we have a decent close above 1650 in the hourly time frame chart with a pretty decent big green candle with decent volumes, you will be able to see a decent move on the upside. And this view is only for short-term traders or swing traders. All right. Please take all of my views as my own personal view. Put in your own analysis, put in your own stops and your own targets. All right. And I'm hoping that all of my efforts which I'm putting in to share the market view and the index view, the stocks view, are helpful to all of you. All right. Trade well, trade wisely. Stay safe.